curious about how someone could spread joy in a cold snow valley. The Snow Queen decided to meet the fairy. She left her palace and went down to see Ella. A long time ago, in a snowy valley, there lived a snow queen named Helen. She ruled the entire snowy region, and her powers were connected to snow and cold. Queen Helen could fill the valleys with snow using her magic, and whenever she wished, she could make it all over the land. Her palace was at the top of the snowy mountains, built with ice pillars and walls as clear as glass, shining in the sunlight. But despite her grand palace, the Snow Queen was lonely. She had no friends and had distanced herself from the world because of her power. One day, Queen Helen heard about a little fairy who lived in the valley below. The fairy's name was Ella. Ella was a kind and beautiful fairy, and her magic was connected to nature. She helped flowers bloom, cared for the animals, and spread happiness and peace throughout the valley. Curious about how someone could spread joy in a cold snow valley, the Snow Queen decided to meet the fairy. She left her palace and went down to see Ella. When Queen saw Ella, she was amazed at how such a small fairy could make such a big difference. Ella welcomed the Queen and showed her around her home. Queen Helen was surprised to see small gardens of flowers, birds singing, and little flowing streams, even in the snow valley. "How did you do all this?" the Snow Queen asked in wonder. Ella smiled and replied, "My magic is based on love and happiness. I am a harmony with nature, and I can bring out its beauty." Queen Helen listened carefully and for the first time realized that her life was missing happiness. She had always used her powers only to bring cold and snow, but she had never understood the meaning of love and joy. Ella thought Queen Helen that even snow could be beautiful and full of life if she used her powers with love. For the first time, Queen Helen created a gentle and pleasant snowfall, and the entire land sparkled. Snowy trees blossomed with ice flowers, and the animals felt joy even in the cold. Queen Helen and Ella became best friends together. They transformed the valley into such a beautiful place that people from far away came to see its wonder. The Snow Queen was no longer just a symbol of cold and loneliness, but also of love and happiness. Queen Helen learned that true power lies in love and joy, and from that day on, she used her magic only for good. With Fairy Ella by her side, they turned the valley into a magical and beautiful place forever. And so, the friendship between the Snow Queen and Fairy Ella not only changed the valley but also showed Queen Helen the path to love and happiness. Please like, share, comment and subscribe for more interesting videos.